shot. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Hurd. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him short with the line to gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge... Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game,
he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make a jump? It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, South Florida. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Offense comes out to start this drive. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back. It's Woollyhan. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And the completion made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Deep shot caught out of the 15. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal. This defense is reeling now. First down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, USF. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And the point after is good. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Scanning the field. It's Willihan. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Defense is coming after him. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is...
And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bulls.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First and 10 play coming up. Dropping back, it's Woolihan. Pressure is coming. And he cannot escape. Defense with a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. And he'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with the conversion, keep those sticks moving.
On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fires it on the move. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Bulls will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun. Looking for an open man. Using his legs on the scramble. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on third down.
He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
The USF offense is back out there now. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Runner with an impressive spin move there. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. And the route is on. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the returner is brought down. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. A massive shift in field position in one play. Inside their own 10, they're now threatening to score. Back to throw. It's Willingham. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. Has caught. Can he get in? Touchdown. Thundering herd. Made the defense look slow that time.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Snags a quick throw. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Lets it go quickly. And is intercepted. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Willingham. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw again. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. Excellent field position here for the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. The sack sets up second down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Makes the catch downfield. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make the accurate throws.
Second and goal for the offense.
Here we go.
And the quarterback, we're going to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. Running out of time in the pocket. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the...
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 40. The 20. Past the 10. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. What an electric play. He shows the speed, but they're able to run him down just short of the end zone. He's got to be disappointed.
Oh, what a job of getting into the open space and then showing the speed that he has, but he has walked down so close to getting to the goal line. I just hope they end up scoring on this drive after that run.
That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Marshall.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he gets into the end zone to make the score look slightly more respectable. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Oh, the returner fumbled it. Oh, it's grabbed by the kicking team. Touchdown, Hurd. This offense cannot be stopped. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Makes a quick grab. And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking to throw. It's Willihan. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The offense recovers the fumble. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves